more business mode today. Like normally, like I'm happy-go-lucky. Today I'm like outcomes.
This is good. This is good. All right, next question. What's the single best bit of advice you've been given as an entrepreneur?
The path to success is to take massive, determined action.
Okay.
Tony Robbins told me that. Fuck, he told me something even better than that, though.
Go for it.
You should. That's a good question to ask, isn't it? What's a better piece of advice that you've had? So the only way to conquer fear is to take massive, determined action. Like I would never be doing this in front of a camera if I didn't hear that. So I was sitting there, the second last day of Date with Destiny, Tony Robbins, and he says the only way to conquer fear is to take massive, determined action. Bang! It hits my eyeballs like straight away. Locks eyes with me. And we did this fire walk and stuff at UPW where you walk on fire and it's supposed to like conquer your fears, you can achieve anything kind of thing. For me, when I see 4,000 people walk over hot coals, it doesn't scare me at all because I'm like, well, 4,000 people have done it, it's fine, it's safe, I'm not even scared, right? But what I am scared of is I'm petrified of heights. Like sitting near the window, the plane, going to sky rises, my legs get all like jelly and stuff. And I thought, I said, people would ask me, oh, would you ever go skydiving? I said, never go skydiving. Don't see the point. What's the point? What do I need to jump out of a plane for? I'm not going to enjoy that. It's not going to do anything for me. So when Tony Robbins locked eyes with me, I got my phone out, I was in the Gold Coast, and I booked a skydive for the next morning at 7 a.m. I was the only one in the airplane. I was just like, what the fuck am I doing, right? And as soon as your legs go out of that airplane, first of all, your head's like, fuck me. I've never ever stuck my legs outside of an aeroplane before. You're on top of clouds. I literally looked at the camera and said, I love you, Mum. And then they pushed me out. And it was fucking like, I was just like, ah. So funny. But when I landed on the beach, there's this like hot chick helping clean up the parachute. And she's like, oh, how were you? Were you scared? I'm like, nah. Anyway, so when you go back into the shop, they had the video playing of what my face looked like when I jumped out of the airplane. She's just like, not scared, eh? So, but when I landed on the beach, I can't express how this must feel, because people talk about this. I've said this many times before, but I'd never actually felt it. I didn't realize that I hadn't felt it until that day. But when I landed on that beach, I truly, truly believed that I could do absolutely anything. Like anything was possible. There was nothing I couldn't do. It was the best feeling in the world. And like, it was so good to do it right before the last day of Tony Robbins, because I walk in and I'm like, you know, I'm a fucking man. Tony fucking acknowledged it. Word got to Tony somehow that I'd already crossed my first goal off my list. I don't know, so it's like a lot of people been skydiving, you know, it's not a big deal, but for me it was huge and something that I was very afraid of. And so now when I feel fear, I'm like, ooh, I'm going to grow here. This, you know, let's do it. Whereas before I'd like go, no, it doesn't feel right, I don't want to do it.